Alright. Sorry to end part one like that. I thought I heard I heard loud noise and I just wanted to make sure nothing bad happened. So we continue or we left off with Siphon Filter, the Omega Strain. I was just saying how the first one was my favorite. I guess this might even be a three-part video. I don't know. Just because I still got over half my box to do and it's already end of or we're already to part two. So all right, let's just continue. Quit talking about what we're gonna do and just do it. Next, we have Super Trucks Racing, a game that I think was a three pack with, I think Motocross Madness and I think Ford Racing 3 or something. Ford Racing 2, I don't know, something like that. But, a game I really liked. I thought it was unique back then for being like semi trucks racing, which is really cool. I've always loved driving the Caterpillar one. I didn't like driving the ones like the flat nose ones. I like driving the ones with the actual hoods and the nose to the truck and all that. So that's good. Next we have a game I don't think I ever owned before, and I bought at my game store probably 2 months ago. Which, if I would have known they were closing that soon, I would have probably went back last month or the month between I went last month and the 2 months before that, and I would have bought more stuff then, but I didn't. So we're going to just continue on, and it is Star Wars Starfighter. I looked at reviews, just seeing how it is, and it looked like Ace Combat, but Star Wars version, and that's pretty much basically what it is. Controls are not very Ace Combat like, but I'm sure you could probably change them or whatever, just play it how it is. But I played a little bit of it. I wanted to get into fighting, but the tutorial part was so long that I just kind of played that. Then after, once I got done with that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. Like I want to move on, play something else. Next, we have. Oh, it is in here. Okay. We have Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. It says free Spyro soundtrack inside. And there it is. Then the game disc. So that's cool. This Gran Turismo 3, Grand Theft Auto 3, uh, this Jet X X2O, and probably just that. Well, those are what I have. That when I bought the PS2, these came with it. Uh, I did, like I said, I did trade a few. It was like 4x4 Evo. I think I might have had like a Harry Potter game or something. I don't remember, but I traded those in and just got stuff I could use. And like, I'm not a Harry Potter fan at all. So this is a game I had. Speaking of Spyro, it's good. I really don't know what else to say about it, but it's good for what I played of it. Just a normal Spyro. I think it felt a lot like the first one, which is a good thing because that's the one I like the best. And next we have Sprint Cars Road to Knoxville. It's this is one I had for a while. I did not buy recently. I had it for I think for years. And well, came out 2006. 2005 or 2006, yeah. I want to get the second one, but this I trying to figure out how to play because I know like you start out as owner and then like you build your cars or I don't know. It just it's fun dirt track racing. Next we have the first Splinter Cell. It is not complete, and it's red label. I prefer the black label, so I might be getting rid of this soon and replacing it with a better black label. But I like it, and it's fun, but it's hard. And very good graphics for 2002. Wow, that was way back then. That was almost 20 years ago. But I don't know. Just playing it now, I'm just like crap at it. But well, I haven't really played it now. I played the tutorial, and it was just to make sure it worked because I was playing something else, or I was going down a list of games I bought to play something else to make sure that worked. And I just played like half of the tutorial, and yeah, it works. So need to get on that soon and see if it is still good or if it sucks now. Next we have Spider-Man 3. It is complete. I'm not gonna start showing you complete. I don't know why I did that, but I don't know. I got to the part where you fight New Goblin, and that's pretty much it. I love the black suit where you can take it on and off at will. I even like where if you have it on too long, you pass out, which is cool. It has 2 bonus villains, Morbius and Shriek. No idea who those are, but pretty good. So pretty good from what I played, and I've played this back when it first came out. Like it probably wasn't when it first came out. It was probably later because I never bought brand new games back then. But it was good from what I played. I liked the movie too. The movie's pretty good. But good game. And we'll finish this stack up, and then we have another stack, and we'll probably call that part 2. Depends on how long it is. Might even do half of that box back there behind me on the floor, and call that part 2, then do the rest. Might even throw my PS1 games, or I'll probably do that in its own video. Alright, next we have another ESPN 2K5 game, and this is NHL. I tried to do a CPU demo. The demo game does not work, or it works, but can't do it as a game because it's only like the first half or first period, and I couldn't really use it because no one wants to watch this the first period. If they're going to watch it, they want to watch it from the beginning to end. Then I thought about doing CPU games, but I haven't done it yet. And that's computer games. Like when it says left or right side and you put your controller, just keep it in the middle and then hit record. And then start the game. That's what I do. So I don't know, we'll try it. Might try an Alan Lattimore type thing. See how that goes. But I like 2002 better. So I probably won't go too crazy on sports games. Unless you guys like it, then you can let me know if you like it. Sorry, I felt a sneeze coming on. Next we have Headhunter. Never played it, never heard of it till I just happened to, I don't know if I clicked on it or if it was one of those like YouTube the next videos that show up after, like next in line. And I came on and I'm like, it looks not too bad. So I figured I'd get in and try it. And I just recently learned, like about a week ago, that there's a sequel. So I'll be getting that soon, and going through these very soon. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully you guys want to see it too. Oh, this was with the Super Trucks Racing, and I think Ford Racing 2 or 3 was with it also. This is Power Drum Racing. Just little hovercrafts racing. It's good, but then it's kind of boring and hard. But it's like $1 game now. I think I got this for like 50 cents at my games. No, did I buy this from my game store? I don't think I did. But, oh well. I have it now, so that's the main thing. Next should have been with the other Need for Speeds, because I think this is next in line after Carbon. It is Need for Speed Pro Street. A game I used to love making cars in and actually racing them, because it's like real racing and it has real tracks and stuff, but it was just really cool and I enjoyed it. And next is Stuntman Ignition. Like I said, when I bought it, I watched a YouTuber play it, and I'm not making fun of him or anything, but he wasn't doing so good, so I thought I'll try it and see if I can do it without any mistakes. So, figured why not? Plus, it was a cheap game, and it's a collection builder, or filler, I should say. Luke! Luke? No. Alright. Give me my hat. Don't start chewing on my phone yet. No. Alright. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, little Luke's back there. I had to get my work hat from him, and then he's taking a sock. No. It looked like he just gave me a dirty look. He went like, so. Alright, last for this little stack, then I have another one. Oh, he wants out of my room. Hold on. And I'm back again. Alright, last we have for these two is NASCAR 07. My favorite NASCAR game probably ever. Or the graphics and the cars, the year of the cars, race cars. The Chevys look awesome. Like the Dodges look cool. Like just so much cool paint schemes I like. Then the next year would be my second favorite, but then probably the 2008 season would be my next. Actually, it'd be 2006. This is the 2006 year, 2007 year, and 2008 year, in that order. But this was my favorite. This I put so much time into. I think this is actually more than 2004, to be honest. I just love going through this so much. Even coming back from Kansas Speedway, I got on here and played a race at Kansas Speedway. I think I played as Robbie Gordon because I like how he had number 7, and it was a cool car. And next we have 007 Everything or Nothing. Probably my favorite James Bond. Because so much racing, so much driving. This actually has a racing part in it. Like you drive a rally car and you do like a rally cross type thing. But it's through like an actual rally course. And it has like 2 laps or whatever. It's part of the story. I don't know really what else to say, but this is a really awesome game. So, if you don't have it or never played it, check it out. But get it on console. Don't do like Game Boy Advance or something, because I doubt I bet you that's gonna suck compared to the console. But if you have a PS2 or Xbox, or I think even it's on GameCube, go for it. You will not be disappointed. If you like James Bond games, that is. If you don't, then you might be disappointed. But well, hope you like it. And next we have, try to put these all the correct way. Madden 2002. Freaking game I had for a few years before I actually got 2004. Me and my brother would play it. He would always smoke me at it because I was a little kid who didn't know how to play football. I just knew you threw it and run with it. Couldn't even do defense at all. It was like him playing the computer for defense, but it is pretty good though. I like the menu music, and the intros and stuff. Really cool. Maybe I might do a few CPU games on here. Computer games. I need to start calling it computer games. Which is CPU is the same thing, but people's gonna be, oh, what is that? So this came with the PS2. Like I said, Jet X2O. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's a jet ski game. I know that, but I don't know what's supposed to, like, I know it's racing and the jet ski, but I don't know if you do, it says you do tricks as you do jumps, challenges, probably a little, like, a season mode type thing. So, I don't know, I haven't really played much of it, so I can't really say anything about it. Next is a game that is kind of hard to find and actually pretty expensive. I got for $15 is IndyCar Series. If you try to find it for, I think disc only is like 10, but this is complete, as you can see. It's like 15 bucks. I think some people were selling around like 20 or 25, so I jumped on it for 15. But I don't want it to go back or raise in price. And I love IndyCar, and this is the only way to have it. Unless you count like Forza or Grid. That Grid IndyCar is a joke. I don't like that at all. I mean, it's good, but I don't really like Grid where the car just always wants to drift. I like the car being a little heavier and more grip. But anyways, moving on. Next we have Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Let me know if this is the one that everyone loves and plays and talks about so much, or if it's the other one. I know it's not the first one, but just let me know, please. I don't know which. I think it's the first one, then this one, and then it's the Chaos Theory. I'm pretty sure it goes in that order. Then it's Double Agent, which I need to get soon. So, and next is Enter the Matrix. It's shiny, as you can tell. Not really much to say about it. Just you go around kicking people's butts and think you slow down time, and I think there's a driving part. Pretty sure, yeah. Because I think if you pay, you pay. If you play as the male, because you either choose the middle picture, you either choose that male or that female, and then you see the big picture of the female. I think you play as a male, he will, like the female will drive, and the male will stick out of the what do you call it, sunroof, and shoot like I think helicopters and cars following you and all that. But I think if you play as a female, you'll actually get to drive. I hope so. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but that's what I kind of assumed it would be. And I played as a male, and I got to that part where you shoot, and I was like, no, I want to play as a female so I could drive. And I haven't really got back to that part yet, so I don't know. There's another co-op game like that. Oh, Resident Evil 6 has a co-op part where one character will fly and the other person will shoot. And sadly, I chose the guy that shot instead of flew, and it didn't end well. Because I'm not really good at shooting when the car's waving or swerving and flying. Ace Combat, when I'm flying and shooting, I can kind of do it, but I can't do either or. Well, I can fly good, it's just the shooting part I can't do. What the heck is this? Oh. Next is Rogue Ops. A game I'd never really heard of. Like, a lot of these I haven't really heard of. Or, well, not a lot. Some I never heard of, and I just randomly. I was looking at eBay, going down the list and seeing how some of these look. Or they showed like the cheap price, and then I thought I'll look it up and see how it is. And this looks like a female Splinter Cell, so I figured I'll get it and try it out. And it's rated M, so should be good. You play as Nikki Connors, I guess. So, good job, Nikki. And next we have, excuse me. Next we have Mission Impossible Operation Surma. I knew I might even had this game before. Seems like I have, but I don't really remember playing it. So I looked it up, looked kind of like a Splinter Cell type. So I figured I'd try it out. It was like only like $3 or $4, so why not? And next I'll do these first. Medal of Honor Frontline. Probably the Medal of Honor I played the most of the PS2. Just because it was the one I always had access to the most. Either borrowing it from my cousin or actually owning it. It's good. It's just Medal of Honor. Just like the old style, like the PS1 Medal of Honor games. That's basically what this is. Just better graphics. And this one, I remember borrowing from my cousin. I remember I love the crap out of this game. But now I play it, and it's not really that. I mean, it's good. It's just the controls haven't aged well. So, sorry. That is Medal of Honor European Assault. Like I don't know anything about the story. It's talking about Nazis, so and being European, I'm guessing it's something to do with over in Europe. But I can't really say nothing about it because I don't remember how the gameplay is, and I don't remember like anything about it. So that's why I figured buy it again and check it out. And probably one of my favorite games of the PS2. Hold on, the little cover is a bit. There you go. Ooh, that's a little faded. Things are gonna fade over time. Next, or yeah, is Metal Gear Solid 2. Sorry, I kind of got lost with the faded PS2 logo there at the top. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games. I actually wanted to come home and play this. Like, and between this and NASCAR is pretty much what I played. Because I only had like five or 10 games when I was a kid. Well, when I was a kid, I had a Sega Genesis with like 2 games. No, it was like Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Spinball, and I think Mortal Kombat 2. This is what I. Oh, and Contra Hard Corps or Hardcore, however you say it. Those was what I lived off of. I remember my best friend Sean, who passed away from cancer. We would play Contra, and he actually got past a certain point and was like, I'm like, ah! Like, it's so cool seeing some of the stuff that happened after that. I think I had a Spider-Man game, like, uh, some Spider-Man game for Sega that I could not play whatsoever. And it seems like I might have even had another one, like after, because I had like a few different Sega Genesises in my life, and I might have had like a hockey game. I don't know. That's a different video. But I don't have this content, so it won't be a video at all. But yeah, this uh, I played through the story. It was awesome. Uh, just everything about this game was like 10 out of 10. It was just so cool. And next is a sequel, as you know. You probably saw when I itched my nose. Is Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. This game, I don't know if I ever said before, but when you're crawling in a cave or something, it goes first person and there's a snake right there, and it jumped like literally at me on the screen. And as if I had 3D glasses, it would have like been worse, but and if it was 3D for that matter, but that actually scared me so much where my whole body felt stunned where I turned it off and actually I think I sold the game because of it because I don't like snakes. Spiders are I don't like either, but I can deal with a little better. But snakes, yeah. Well, I had a spider jump at me once, and it didn't scare me as bad as this, but and I know it's just a game, but still. It was good from what I played though. Good graphics. I love when you walk through a swamp and like it's all mud and you're like wherever it goes up on your body, like there'll be a line of mud that'll just wear away after a few moments, and it just is cool. And I have a few more, and then I'll be this video. Uh, Next is Grand Theft Auto 3. This is what I said came with the PS2. It is complete with the manual and map. So there's the manual, there's the map back there. When everyone was playing Vice City and when Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out, I was stuck with this. So I'd always drive around to some car, what was it? Like a gas station with like a garage where you can go in, and I just shoot and blow things up and everything. Then there's like a building or like a building you can go in, and on either side is glass. And I just would go there and just shoot out of it and try to bring tanks or try to get the army there. I don't think I ever could, but no, I think I did. I think I actually brought tanks and like the army actually came after me. And that's then there's a part at the police station. Me and I don't know who, might have been Andrew or someone. We would just go to at the between the police station and the ambulance building, the hospital. Um, we just sit there and just shoot and blow everything up. Cops would Cops would run in front of you, stop, turn, pull out the gun, aim, and by that time they're already dead. So we would do the cheat for infinite health, or not infinite, the cheat to get health and weapons and ammo, and that's pretty much what we did for an afternoon. So I haven't really played it. I love the radio though on here. It's just so uh, unique, and the commercials and stuff are just so awesome. Yeah, I know you can see cars going back behind me, but because I just have it pointed this way because my room's a mess over there. I've been cleaning it. We have an inspection thing tomorrow, so I'm trying to get it done as quick as possible. But I wanted to get this done because it's my day off and I want to have this video up. So, or videos, I should say. NASCAR Thunder 2003. Probably, I would say the hardest NASCAR because I don't think you have any assist, or it feels like you don't. And so you have to actually coast and use brakes and stuff in the corner, and I don't know, it's good. Graphics are good, but I don't know. I guess I just got too spoiled to NASCAR Thunder 2004. But my favorite is on the cover. It always will be my favorite. Then this game, I know I keep changing my favorite NASCAR games, but this is probably the one I played the most and enjoyed the most. Is NASCAR Chase for the Cup, or NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. And I just really loved it. I love that you actually see drivers arguing and fighting and the actual like road cars. And my favorite track, or I don't know if it's made up, but it's the Red Ball Raceway. In here, that's my favorite. That's a short track. Looks like it should be have dirt on it and be a dirt track, but I just love it. And next, a game a game I received brand new and I opened because I actually want to play it. And I haven't played it yet. I tried it just to see what it was like, but I haven't really played it. Probably shouldn't have opened it, but oh well. It is Alias. So it's complete, as you know. And like I said, everything's pretty much complete except a few. So yeah, I never seen the TV show. I never really cared either. But then when I was looking up cheap games, this came up, or not this exact copy. I didn't even know this is brand new until I got it in the mail. But this, some copies were going for a few dollars, and I'm like, eh. I looked it up. You play as a hot chick. You fight, kind of spy type stuff, and I'm like, I'll give it a shot. So that's what I bought. And it came in brand new, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. And last, probably for this part, because we're already at, well, it says 34, but we're probably really about 27 or 28, because I had to get Luke and clean up a pee spot he did and all that, so. But this will be part 2, probably. Or I might grab a few out of the box to make it a little longer. This is Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. And the shiny cover. I could have got it, I think, greatest hits, but I'm like, no. It has to be black label because I want the shiny cover. That's part of the experience. Story mode sucks. Because it's just like a board game. And I wish it wasn't like that. Like, it actually has little pieces, like Goku's from his waist up, and no arms, just his waist and head. Like, from his waist to the tip of his head, but no arms. And it's just, like, eh. It goes by the story from what I saw, but you have moves, and then, like, say you have Krillin, and you have, like, Gohan Buu, or Buhan, or whatever they call it. And you have to, if he reaches Krillin, then you have to fight as Krillin, and Then Krone will have lives or die or whatever, and I didn't really care for it. But this is when they first started the cell shading, and it's good. I remember there's like some sort of code you hold, like a trigger or something. You hold some sort of buttons, and then like you keep going in the store and out or something. I don't remember. I have to look it up. But you actually your capsules, which is your moves, characters, everything that's unlocked, will go up a little bit each time. So I did that for like an hour and a half, and I unlocked everybody and everything, and just did that. And then that's pretty much why I didn't do the story mode, because I figured I'll just do that and have at it. So let's grab a few off of the. Let's grab the ones on top here. Or I'll grab half of the ones on top. The other half will be for the video, for part 2 or 3, I should say. All right, let me arrange these correctly. I have another disc only, so I think I have another one after this too. The disc only is, if I can grab it, SmackDown vs. Raw. It was like playing as John Cena when he is a doctor of thugonomics, and music is good. Everything is really good about that. So I'm just like, I'll try it out. Or when I no, I did not need to try it out because I had this when I was a kid and it was awesome. When did it come out? 2004, yeah. Me and a friend, I would always, because I think he had Here Comes the Pain, and this is newer, so I'd take this over there and we'd play it. Or I think that was 2006, actually. This, I don't know. I had this when I was a kid. I liked it. I only found disc only at my game store. He gave me a deal, so I got it. End of story. Moving on. Next. Next time on JokerJoshXD, the next game is Sky Odyssey. And I think I hear airplane right now. But as you saw in my first part, I never owned this game before. The very first time playing it was the episode I recorded. So I know there's a lot of unique things on here, so I figured I'll give it a shot. It was only like $5, so a lot of these games I got for like $5 or less. Well, some of them, like Spider-Man 2 and stuff you'll see later on, was like a $12 game. Need for Speed Underground 1 was like $8 or $10. Underground 2 is like $10. So next we have a game with a sticker I need to take off. A game I did not get for $2.99, which I wish I would have got for $2.99. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. I'll start doing some recordings of these soon because it's pretty fun, and it gets hard racing the cops or trying not to get busted by the cops. But this Need for Speed, like the GameCube and Xbox version of it, isn't as good as this. This has better police cars, better graphics, better racing. Everything's better on here. So if you want this game, get it for PS2 because it's way better. That being said, the cops, you can outbrake on here. Like if they're ahead, like next to you or ahead of you, just hit the brakes and they'll go like 20 feet ahead of you and just like, oh, you stopped, and you can like get around them or something. The other games, you can't do that. So just a little tip. It's a really fun game. That's what the remaster or remake for PS3 and 360, the just Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, that's what this should have been like. Or that's what that should have been like this. Next we have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Everyone knows about this. A game I used my cousin or friend Scott beat this game, and I just copied their save and just would cruise around and fly around and just free roam. Recently, probably, what was it? Was it the remake for 360? Or maybe it might have been that. I actually played the story and got to the second island, which, and then I was in the country doing stuff, and then I just kind of got tired of it, I guess. There's so much to do, and just, it, games when you get so much to do gets overwhelming sometimes. And it's getting darker as I talk, because I was, like, it's still light out. Now it's only 7:38 on September 12th. So, what the heck? Oh, motorcycle. Like, that's a weird sound. I don't know if you guys heard it. Should be able to hear that. Alright, my eyes twitching. Last two for this part, then we'll call it good, and then I'll go to part 3. I might get something to eat, because I'm getting hungry. Flat Out. Everyone knows Flat Out. A game where you race those, like, derby looking cars, and then you have mini games that throw your driver out. I didn't really care for the mini games, just because, I don't know. To me, it's just kind of weird. But I love the racing with these types of cars and stuff. It's pretty good. So, like, if you're into that sort of thing where you launch people from the car, that's fine. But I'm not really that into it. And last for this part, probably the game I want to play the most on my channel, for as in a racing PS2 title. Besides Need for Speed Most Wanted. That is NASCAR 09 for PS2. I also have 09 for 360, and I thought, I'll try to play that recently. And after playing this, I cannot play the 360 one. It's way too, I don't know, the handling is like way opposites of each other. So I'm just like, I'll pass on doing that right now. I want to get PS2 stuff done. And since I'm getting a PS3, should be in a couple days, or I get paid tomorrow night, and then Friday I should be getting a PS3. So hopefully I'll be getting unboxing or showing off my PS3 as a video, and doing a first what do you call it? First, like a test video with it. So, alright, rather than the last part, we're not going to just end it like that, which I could probably just piece it together, but I'm not going to. Thank you for watching part 2, and we'll see you in part 3. Peace.
Let's put a smile on that face.